Alright guys, so what we have here is a Mercedes E-Class, newer model, I don't know what year, 19, 20, 21. So we had, whoever owns the car, they basically had an issue with the too dark windows, like in the limo tint for parking and stuff like that, too dark. So they wanted to remove and put a lighter shade, so we're gonna put 50 there on the back. It's gonna give that nice look, factory look, and so let's just apply it. So we're just gonna measure out 70, roughly around 70, 50. So pull it down, 70, 50 here. Just roll it. Kinda see where I poke. I can see my fingerprint on the film. Just cut it out. Boom. And then where is our water? There's our water. We have issue with the back window though, it's a lot of glue. So anyway, spray down, grab ourselves tint, check the liner. Very important with the light shades. You can mistake it basically because they look almost identical, you know. Is that a straight line? Yeah, let's use the straight line for the bottom. So we're gonna apply it slightly below. So we're gonna do two-stage installation again because it's a newer car. I don't wanna open up the what's called the panels, the door seals. It's not too difficult, but it's better off to do two-stage on this one. So slightly tag it down, cut off the extra excess of film. It's gonna be slightly below where we need to be. Okay, so then just grab ourselves marker and maybe, yeah, just double check. So we're gonna mark it with a white permanent marker. So we're gonna go from here. You could cut, but if you cut and you cut a rubber seal, then you're gonna, well, then you're basically done. Nobody's gonna come to you. You're better off without acting too cool cutting on cars, because some people say, oh, if you don't cut on car, you're not a tinter. Guys, it's actually you are the tinter. You're the one that actually cares. If you're cutting on cars, that's the one that you don't care too much. So don't make mistakes. There you go. We don't cut on cars. Boom. And this is coming from experience over the years, you know. So right, so now we have tagged down the film and we're gonna lift the bottom. There you go. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Should have lifted the top edge. It was pulling on the top, so it didn't move anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right, so we grab we break off the blade. So there you go. Put a bit of blade, start from the edge as much as you can and go all the way across. Peel it upwards, and now let's bring it over to the glass board. I missed my water. So what I do is you can cut it on the glass if you wanted to. For me the problem is when people say, like, it's not about cutting on the car itself, actually it's about don't cut into the rubber seals or the edges of the doors. So you could use a ruler, and if your blade is nice and not dull, you know, you will be fine cutting on the car itself. But I have the glass board, so for me I don't really need to do that. So we take it off this, go, switch over the side. We can do that on the car itself if we wanted to, but we won't. So go ahead, slightly above the white marked line. Now my ruler should get stuck on the, yeah, there you go. It gets stuck on the part you cut. The ruler kind of gets stuck, so you can line it up correctly. Now the corners. So our one is finishing here, so we're just gonna cut like this. and the other one round it up. Boom. You can put it sort of like this. There you go. The bottom, just a little triangle cut-offs. Boom. Done. Here, same story. Cut it off. And clean them off. They can slide into your film, and then you won't notice. And then you apply, and you will see it's there. So yeah. So here we have it. Now, what we need is, well, I need to take some spray. I take my film, and we're gonna go and shrink it. Spray it a little bit of water. Throw it on the car, leave a gap on the glass here and on the bottom. Then take a heat gun. I need better setup here, guys. Well, this is what it is. This is a temporary setup, so boom. So now we squeeze out the water. We push in a few fingers, and let's heat it up and shrink the film. There you go. So we're shrinking it because the window is a little bit curved, so when you apply it, it's gonna not pop up the fingers from the bottom. So yeah, that's it. Now we're gonna do the cleaning. So I'll throw this on the glass board and let's start cleaning. We need to clean well because there's glue. Was glue. I already removed part of it, so just need a little clean now. All right. Let's place this here. Boom. Here you have it. And remember, the marker is on the liner. It peels off. All right, let's go clean. So we spray a light coat. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw on this towel here, around a little bit here. Grab a few towels. So throw one on the button itself. There. Make sure to feel it. So you can move it. And put it like that. There. Simple. No need gluing shit on the car itself. Like, the water will not do much here. We've been doing this for many years, so we know how it is. So I'm gonna slightly lower it down so I can reach to the top. I'm gonna go over with a razor blade, as you can see. Just all the places. I already done it because there was glue, but we're gonna do it again. So as you can see, just grab it in the hand. Don't need those holders, they're kind of crap. You don't fully feel it like you feel it when you put it in your hand. It's better this way. If you wanted to, you can get it. I don't mind. Lift it to the bottom. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. So now I'm gonna spray it down, lower it a little bit. Actually, we can do it like this. Spray it down because we are gonna apply the film when it's a little bit down. So there's many different ways you can clean these windows. Anyway, so we're lowering down where we're gonna apply the film for the 2-stage. So spray it down. This is already 5th time I'm cleaning, so I know it's clean window already by now. So I did the top edge already. With a towel you kind of need to go over it. As you clean, you will understand yourself what's needed, what's not needed. Right? Okay. Whoa, I almost slipped. Let's do the edge. Boom. This edge. Boom. Clean around. Here, here. All the corners. Don't touch the glass. Try to not touch anything. Here, this one. Boom. So now what we do is still keep it a little bit on the where the speaker is. Alright. So spray it down, corners, wash it. Choo. Nice. Okay, that's what we have right now. Spray it for the static. So guys, my battery died on the glasses basically, so we're gonna do the other window right on the other side. So basically we're at the same steps as on the previous one. That one is already tinted, so let's do this. So we get rid of the static as usual. Peel it down to this roughly middle part. Film a little bit, messing few steps up, but not by much, because I'm just a little bit in a rush because of the, like, I have to do so much because of the glue is on this car, you know, the back window and everything. So, and I have to film the video, so it becomes difficult. The video is sometimes difficult part because it's hot. The glasses are actually heating up on my face. It's already hot. Don't need extra heat. Come on, get break. Goodbye. There you go. See, now we need to check. I need to check. Not you need to check, but I need to check. Okay, we're at the right place on this edge. So we're gonna grab ourselves, spray some down. Line it up. I leave bigger gap, not crazy bigger, but a little bit bigger gap, because I know from experience that, as I said previously, it's not magic that you get to the edge and you file it off. It's nothing special. It's not, you're not magician. So for the guys who are showing like, oh, I'm getting all the way to the edge, yeah, that film will peel off eventually. If they're used. If they're not used, of course, it's not gonna peel off. But if they are used, they will peel off. Anyway, let's squeegee this. Let's double check if nothing is moving. Looks good. Nice. It's not moving. Stuck. Now we're gonna spray some on the edge a little bit, just to let it slide easier upwards. So we're gonna roll up the window. Oh, nice and smooth. Alright, we have to separate the liner here a little bit. I'm gonna spray it down a little bit as well, get all that dirt down, and I'm gonna peel off the film, the liner. I always spray a little bit. Some people don't. I spray it a little bit, just in case, you know. Alright, so what we do is we try to get a little, kind of like a, it doesn't wanna, come on, don't be stuck on me. I forgot my butter knife. There we have it, slightly. Okay, now we're in a more or less right position. I just need my butter knife. Alright, we have our butter knife. So we get that corner in, and it is sometimes more tricky with some cars. Look, I prefer doing, you know, the removing door seals. That's my idea of tinting. But currently, right now, we don't have this option. Some people don't want for you to remove, and you could in theory not tell and remove, but I rather not do that. I just do as they wish. It will take a little bit more time. You need to learn how to tint both ways, because if you don't, then you will fail at certain cars, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to look like a fool. So yeah guys, there you go, we have it. Now spray it down a little bit, squeegee the water out to the sides, to the sides. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Now we have it to the sides. Now we're gonna get the corners out. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we get ourselves a butter knife. So notice that it doesn't want to mouth. Get it under the seal. Go to the edge. See, that seal is very tight. It's not that tight, but it doesn't want to let my easy reach get in. And boom, the other edge. Nice. Nicely done. Look at that. Perfect. Wipe it down. Edges, edges. And you can go over a few more times, get some more water out. And that's it, guys. I'll show you the finished result. So, perfectly tinted. Looks, has that factory looking. So, just looks good. Inside clear. From outside, like that. Nice.